All right, here she is. We'll start at the front. Got a little spot here from the trolling motor gets it. That's about it there. The trailer, it had surge brakes on it originally. I had to rebuild a couple times. It never holds. They don't work with crap, so they make a bolt bypass kit so it's solid and no brakes. So if you want to do a brake conversion or whatever, that's fine. But I towed it this way for 7 years now. It doesn't weigh nothing. I mean, when it's all loaded down, going down the road, it's barely 2,000 pounds. I mean, with everything. The boat itself's only like 1,000, the hull empty. So anyway, there's a spare. It's never been on the ground. Trailer's a little faded. I mean, it's got years on it. Carpet's decent on the bottom. I have nothing wrong there. It's got I got a scratch in it here, right there. One little chip in that. Me and a doc come together with some asshole that pushed us over anyway. And then it's got one more down here that was in it when I bought it. If I can find, yeah, right there. This little thing here, he must have got a dock or something too, and it just barely started right there. I don't know, nothing. It's just kind of not pretty there. Buffs and shines up real good. I mean, other than that, I was going to have it detailed and get the pinstripes fixed or off. And I have a new carpet kit. I'll show that. Minn Kota standard, 74 pounds, whatever, 1224. It works fine. There's the old school Lowrance on the front. Let's go down this side. I think there might be, there's one more little scratch right there from fishing. But the pad, the bottom of the hole, everything's great. There's GPS. Here's underneath. Lots of room, lockers up front. Great boat to fish out of. People just have to get used to. You've got to walk by the side of the boat, but it's so comfortable to be down in it. I mean, I can wear a hat at 70 miles an hour, and it just deflects all the wind off you. Stay warm. It works pretty nice. These are the tires. I put these on 2 seasons ago, and I don't even think I got 500-600 miles on it. The seat just pops in and out of there. Worked great when we had the kids. I could get 5 people in it, and away we go. But take that out, and it's a lot easier fishing too. You don't have to step all over it. Did put a little stereo in it, some bike speakers, Bluetooth and all of that. This is the switch for it. There's the old level. You wanna use that. I don't know if you've been around them or not. There's the dual blinker controls for the jack plate and the motor. Don't have to take your hands off the wheel. There's the gaffer gauges, all changed out to white. I've never had much success with the recall. It had a speedo thing that will tell you your high speed or whatever, but I never used it. There's the Lowrance on the dash. Let's say it's old school stuff, black and white. Lots of room, normal bass boat stuff. Some storage, more storage, everything. There's storage. I have to climb up there and see if you want to see the live well. And there she blows. I've never used it. I actually have a divider for this too. I forgot to get out. And it's down in the basement. This is where the oil lives, and the fuel tank. Everything's cool there. Starter batteries underneath the oil, and I did put a good AGM gel battery in it, and it's I don't know, maybe 3 years old. Never had any issues. Here we are back to the motor. Classic Allison. The 14 inches of setback, power jack plate from back in the day. Here we can see the pad. There's it has the factory lip on it right there, so nothing's been screwed with. It's all original. That pad right there is what makes these boats go. There's like a little lip and it creates a pocket there, so while you're moving forward, it's lifting this boat out of the water. That's what makes these things fly. And if you do run hard with them, I don't know if you've been around an Allison before, you literally fly the boat. There will be nothing in the boat but this 1 foot wide pad and maybe 12-16 inches forward when you trim it out, and it's eating water and it will fly. But you got to be on your game. You start pushing 85-90 miles an hour, because it'll learn you some respect when it wants to toss you out of the boat. It is a Sportmaster, I believe. This one's a small bearing. I'm not really up on that. It does have the typical Allison cut here. It has an Allison, whatever you want to call it, their fin. This is a 26 trophy. This is a good all-around prop, you know, when you've got 3 or 4 people in the boat. Yeah, this little 200 has been a great motor. It's had the alien cowl on it and was painted that color. It's got a few scratches in it from same thing. I mean, fished a lot out of this boat, so, but for the price of it, a guy could detail her out and it'd be a beautiful machine. But right now, I just had it out a couple weeks ago. Here's the extra stuff. This is a new carpet kit that I've never put in it. Some traction tape or whatever. I did buy a new set of Allison stickers for it. They're fading and kind of starting to peel over the years. There's the ski pole. There's the motor brace. This is a Haas 27. This guy made these props specifically for these boats. If anybody knows anything about an Allison, it's got this little bite to it right there, at that angle. And the way he cut these things, they are perfect on this hull. When I had the 225 on it, I mean, it would push this boat over 90 if you could get it there. But I mean, when you, like I say, you start getting over 80, you got to have your shit together running these boats, because there's nothing in it. Anyway, there's what it is. It's a 27. The only other prop that would probably be better or equal to this one would be a Hydromotive Quad 4. They work really well, but this one works awesome. I mean, even with the 200, you know, I can almost touch 90 with it, 88 to 90, just depending on the conditions. And when you get it trimmed out right, it actually drives really well. It's got a factory trailable cover. It's got the fleece on the inside. Fits it great. Yeah, that's about it. I don't use it anymore. As you can see, I've got a few other toys, and I got a race car I want to go play with. So somebody needs to adopt her for me. All right, thanks for looking.